This is 7 National News, and in our top story, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, has received a number of Islamic scholars who are visiting the UAE as guests of the President, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, during Ramadan. The audience was attended by His Highness Sheikh Saud bin Rashid Al Mualla, the member of the Supreme Council and ruler of Al Kuwain, and the Crown Prince of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, and the Deputy Ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Maktoum bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, as well as the members of the organising and jury committees of Dubai International Holy Quran Award, as well as other guest lecturers, orators and Holy Quran reciters. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed welcomed the guest scholars and urged them to exert more effort in advising youth who deviate from the tolerant teachings and values of Islam, as well as calling on the scholars to play a crucial role in eliminating terrorism and extremist thoughts spreading among the youth. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed also stated that Islam is a religion of tolerance, purity, love and brotherhood. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, has attended a seminar titled Every Last Child Eradicating Polio, examining the international and UAE's efforts to combat polio across the world and particularly in Pakistan. At a Ramadan Majlis held in Abu Dhabi, the Director of UAE Project to Assist Pakistan disclosed the successful results of the second phase of the Emirates Polio campaign in Pakistan. The Director added that final results were successful through immunization of millions of Pakistani children, with more than 73.2 million polio vaccines from January to May 2015. Reiterating that the success of the Emirates Polio campaign in Pakistan is a proof for the whole world that the UAE's efforts are effective, and these humanitarian initiatives are aimed to enhance human health in societies as well as achieve their humanitarian objectives. It was also highlighted that the initiative of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed is aimed to eradicate polio in the most difficult areas of the world. The event was attended by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Hamad bin Mohammed al-Sharqi, the Crown Prince of Fujairah, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Saud bin Sakr al-Qasmi, the Crown Prince of Ras Al Khaimah, and a number of ministers, ambassadors and representatives of a number of local newspapers. The Emirates Red Crescent ERC continues to implement its charitable and humanitarian initiatives in Islamabad during the holy month of Ramadan. The initiatives include providing Iftar and Suhoor meals, Zakat al-Fitr and Eid clothing to disadvantaged people. The Director of the ERC office in Islamabad, Hamad Abdullah Al-Ali, in coordination with the UAE Embassy in Pakistan, organised the distribution of iftar meals to residents and those affected by natural disasters in the districts of Mardan and Malakand in the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province in the northwest of Pakistan. It also provided pre-packaged meals to almost 500 people in other areas. The beneficiaries expressed thanks and appreciation to the UAE and ERC for the humanitarian gesture. The Ministry of Environment and Water has revealed that UAE's concentration of air pollutants are within the national permissible limits. The Director of the UAE Ministry of Environment and Water's Air Quality Department was quoted as saying that the country's particulate matter or PM level is 2.5 and did not exceed an annual concentration of 30 grams per cubic metre. The ministry added that the country aims to improve air quality by achieving 90% of the WHO guidelines, and that the country currently has 46 air quality monitoring stations, in addition to a range of dust monitoring stations in crusher and quarry sites, as well as cement factories, to ensure that pollution levels do not exceed permissible limits. Exhaust from cars and other vehicles are the biggest contributor to air emissions in the UAE, with ministry officials saying that many natural and man-made pressures, including the increase in the number of industrial facilities, rise in energy and water consumption, and growth in the number of vehicles, all have a negative impact on UAE's air quality. A recent WHO report for the Eastern Mediterranean stated that the UAE is within the green zone and has a very low mortality resulting from environmental consequences, such as air pollution, compared to other countries in the region. The WHO report also said that deaths due to poor air poor air quality are greater than the deaths due to AIDS, diabetes and road accidents combined. The Emirates Metrology Institute, EMI, has announced that a leap second will be added to the UAE Standard Time before 4 a.m. on July the 1st this year. The reference body for measurements in the UAE was quoted as saying that the aim of the move is to conform with other timing centres around the world, which will also add a leap second at the same time. The leading institute added that a slight adjustment is essential to balance the differences in time between highly accurate atomic clocks and the rotation of the globe. This follows a decision taken by the International Earth Rotation and Reference Systems Service based in Paris Observatory in January this year. It was mentioned that more than 400 atomic clocks in and around 70 institutes have combined to form the international timescale called Coordinated Universal Time, or UTC, which are significantly better at keeping time. In a statement, the EMI stated that the variations in the Earth's rotation caused the mean solar day to diverge gradually from the extremely stable UTC timescale. And in order to prevent this difference building up to more than 0.9 seconds, UTC is adjusted occasionally with a 1-second step known as a leap second. Having introduced the leap second procedure on the 1st of January 1972, the leap second at the end of June 2015 will be the 26th such measures. With Ramadan spreading the community spirit among many residents, the Roads and Transport Authority has joined hands with Bayt al-Khair Society and a group of volunteers to lend their support to the disadvantaged families across the Emirates. As part of their charity drive this Ramadan, the RTA has once again designated 2 buses to distribute more than 300 essential Ramadan supplies to underprivileged families across different communities in the Emirate. Among the residential districts where the group of volunteers have been distributing the essential supplies this Ramadan includes the humble neighbourhood of Al Quoz, located behind the glittering skyline of the Emirate. A stone's throw away from the downtown Dubai and the affluent Jumeirah neighbourhood, the area also known as Kacha and Pakka Safa is populated with Baloch, Iranian, Pakistani and some Emirati families, with many settled in the area for more than 4 decades, who expressed their gratitude upon receiving the authorities' support. Leading simple lives, the residents added that these supplies will allow them to celebrate the holy month in a harmonious manner by exchanging their Iftar and Suhoor meals along with the neighbours.
We gather around, like let's say family during Iftar time. So we cook all together as a family, as one family, because in this area, all the family, they distribute food to each other. Then we are neighbors, all of us. So we distribute food from house to house. Sometimes we share each other, right? We come and help to each other because some house, the family of their moms are too old to cook. So, you know, we send our moms to them, so we help each other out sometimes, you know. So it's like that. So this is how we do over here. We help out each other. We celebrate this holy month, and we take this very serious, of course. So, you know, I mean, our Ramadan, I mean, how to say it to you, let's not say it's very too difficult for us to fast, but in order to fast is good for our health, they say, you know. So, you know, I mean, day by day we go through this hard time, but then again we get used to it.
According to the RTA, the campaign, titled Meals on Wheels, is aimed at instilling a community spirit among the RTA staff as they interact with the families while investing their own time to distribute the Ramadan boxes for a noble cause.
Meals on Wheels, it's part of this program. We have 2 buses designed to distribute around 3,000 meals among different communities. We are targeting the disadvantaged family and the communities. We are going there, distributed to them with the collaboration with the Bayt al-Khair Society. It's part, as I mentioned, part of our social responsibility, and it's creating this kind of connection with these communities, people, interaction with our employees. It's also raising the awareness for our employees in terms of participating in such social activities.
And finally, in the bulletin, after over 1,000 business plan submissions, followed by a competition among 11 finalists, the winners of Potential.com's Hadafi Season 4 have finally been revealed, who have received cash and rewards worth $70,000. Now, the Hamada from Egypt was declared the winner of the Women's Entrepreneurship Program for her digital platform Dactara, which creates a database of all doctors and healthcare professionals in Egypt, offering convenience for patients to seek medical advice and even access research papers. Among the top 3 winners also included Marian Al-Nahdi from the UAE in second place for her platform Snap Chef, designed to supply on-demand qualified high-level kitchen staffs, chefs and personnel to the hospitality industry, followed by Q8 Reborn by Ghadil Al-Shirazi from Kuwait, centered on the design and creation of ultra-realistic children's dolls and accessories. Along with the individual cash prizes, the winners are also set to receive a full MBA scholarship from Synergy University. Commenting on the win, Nada Hamada believes that demand for quality healthcare in the region is on the rise, which will allow her platform to grow and penetrate different markets, building on its success in Egypt.
We started about 8 months ago, and the beta version had a lot of success. We had a lot of encouragement, and we had a lot of users coming in, which encouraged us to re-innovate the website and turn it into something more demanding, and it serves a lot of people, more people. So we added a lot of specialties, we added more doctors, and we added other features like the feature of original Arabic articles where users can come in and educate themselves about many health issues. The app is very scalable because it's the first of its kind in Arabic, so it's serving all over the Middle East, not only in Egypt. We're starting in Egypt because this is where the market need is, and the biggest market. There are over 60,000 doctors and there are over 40 million internet users, 30% of which search about health care related issues. So we're trying to serve this sector.
Aimed at offering guidance to aspiring women entrepreneurs through the process of turning an idea or passion into successful business ventures, the Hadafi program by the professional development firm had attracted over 1,000 business plans this season from established and upcoming women entrepreneurs. The winners were selected by a panel of judges, and according to the organisers, sustainability and the contribution to the community remained an important part of the assessment criteria.
So the winner of Hadafi has to have an idea or an early stage business that is sustainable, can grow, has an innovative element to it, and has a social impact as well to it. And we know in general women like to do more social work, so we need a lot more women businesses because they do give back to their communities. They usually get involved in social businesses. So we're trying to look for companies that have the potential to grow really vast and become big organizations, but also are doing in the process good for the society and the community around them.